What's up, y'all? This is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. See, I even got the tie on today like an actual teacher. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, by the time you watch this video, it's actually going to be posted past the time that I've posted the video. Which, by the way, if you're watching this video right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification button as well so you can stay up to date with all of my content. Today is not really much of a lesson, but it's more so, I guess you could say, an accountability piece. I'm doing it differently on social media because I was on social media a lot longer than I've been on YouTube. For those of you who are just now joining the channel or just somehow came across this video, by the time you watch this video, I've only been doing this on YouTube for a couple of months. But I've been on social media between Facebook and Instagram for at least 5 years. That's how long I've been doing Teachable Tuesdays. And I want to clarify some things so that way you can understand moving forward what it's going to be. And plus just a little bit of a transparency and accountability for myself to you guys. All right. So I do this thing called Teachable Tuesday lessons and Teachable Tuesday discussions. And I want to bring up a difference between the two before I go into my second point. When I do a Teachable Tuesday lesson, when I was doing it on social media, and I haven't defined this on YouTube, that's why I'm doing it now. A Teachable Tuesdays lesson is when I'm teaching something that I have a lot of experience about, and I feel as though I can help others. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through that experience. And not only that I've been through the experience, but I also have some form of proficient knowledge on that subject. I may not be a master, but I'm far enough to be able to where I can help others. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, certain subjects like, what's it like being a teacher? Or, what's it like, getting through graduate school? Or what is it like, doing, certain types of challenges with weight loss and whatnot, right? Those are areas I feel like I've thrived in. And not just thrive, but I understand the concept. So I'm able to help others based on my knowledge. Not to say that I'm perfect and I'm not a guru or anything like that, but I can really help others. So that will be where my Teachable Tuesday lessons come from. So anytime I say a Teachable Tuesday lesson, understand I have some form of mastery. I may not have fully mastered the subject, which truth be told, none of us really have. We can always be working on something, but I have a good amount of knowledge. My knowledge is proficient in that area. Right? So that's a lesson. When I do a Teachable Tuesday discussion, that means a couple of things. One, I may not have a lot of knowledge in that area, right? Number two, I may have a lot of knowledge in that area, but I may be bringing a guest on as well so we can bounce back ideas. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a discussion as well. And number three, a discussion is also included into the category of this is something I'm currently going through and I don't have a mastery of it, even if I have experience, but I want to talk about it. And I want to talk about my experiences. And when I talk about how my experience may help you guys, because, we all go through something and a lot of stuff I may be going through, you may be going through as well. And, if I can help you based on what I'm currently going through, then that's a good thing, I want to make this request known to YouTube. And regardless of when you're watching this video, if you're watching this video when it first comes out, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years later, God willing, I'm still able to keep on keeping on that long. And, the good Lord bless me to do so. I want you guys to hold me accountable. Okay? And a lot of people, they don't, a lot of YouTubers probably won't say this. A lot of social media content creators probably won't say this, but hold me accountable as I hold myself accountable. I have done Teachable Tuesday videos. Now, again, this part is a little more relevant to social media, but I'm bringing it up here for the accountability piece. I've done social media videos on Facebook and Instagram in years past where I was talking about things, but I was going through those things while I was talking about it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. The problem is perpetrating like I have full mastery of that subject when the reality is I don't. And that perpetration came from This is what you should do. This is what you should do. Make sure you do this. And I can't tell people that, and I haven't fully mastered it myself. It doesn't look right. And even with me saying, well, you should do this and you should do this, it still doesn't look good. Because it's kind of like you're commanding people to do certain things. But the reality is, you ain't really had no mastery of it yourself. So, hold me accountable to make sure that from here on out, I don't do a Teachable Tuesday lesson unless I've mastered that. From here on out, that's what it's going to be. Shout out to my brother Lathan, aka Chin. He brought it up to me not too long ago. And it made me really think and reflect and realize, it's nothing wrong with talking about different subjects. But I got to be more transparent. And I also got to get to a point to make sure that when I talk about my lessons, that I'm actually able to be a teacher. Because let's be real, we're all students in life. We're all still learning. That's cool. But I can't teach someone when I'm not well versed on that subject. So for example, if you ask me to teach a subject about what it's like to be in a long-term relationship, at least at this moment, can't help you out with that. We can have a discussion on what it may feel like. If you ask me to teach a subject on how should I raise my son or my daughter, I can't do that. Why? I don't have any children of my own. But if you ask me, hey, Marcus, what is it like trying to be in an independent label? I can help you out with that because I am a part of one. If you ask me, Marcus, what is it like to, rap in front of, people without being nervous? I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because those are things that I've mastered or things that I have proficient knowledge on. So from here on out, I'm going to make sure that my content is very specific and making sure that when I talk about things, I'm making the intentions known and it's clear. And I'm also making the intentions known that regardless if it's a lesson or a discussion, we're going through this together. Because even if I have efficient knowledge in a specific subject area, there's still a lot that Marcus needs to learn. Okay? So that's about it for this video. Much love. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. And thank you guys as always for your continued support. And next week we'll continue with the lessons or discussions, whichever one comes to mind. But as always, if you have anything that you would love to hear me talk about or that you want to talk about, or maybe I can invite you over to the channel once I figure out how to do live streams and stuff, let me know. Okay? Until then, I wish you guys good health. I wish you guys safetyness or safe environment. And I wish you guys all the best for this week. I love you. God bless. Have a great day.